This is What If Deku Becomes the Grim Reaper. Hello guys, you are watching this, and if you are younger or something like that, you must click that. I'm sorry about that. It's a little inappropriate. If you think about it, I don't know. If you think about it, I don't care about that much. If you, I need care about this. Oh man, I'm gonna get banned or something like this. And I'm gonna put it in over 18. I'm really sorry if you think about it. I'm just putting it over 18. It's not over 18, it's gonna be over 10 or 13, I'm guessing. So, if you think about it, and if there are kids watching this, just leave, dude. You must leave, dude. If you think about it. And I'm really sorry. I'm going to just put some, just not like this. If you just, I'm really sorry about that, okay? And now it's going to begin. Okay, bye. After Deku asked Toga out, they went to a date right now, and Deku's finishing up, changing up, and he went and Togo said, "Let's go to the same place we always meet." And Deku went to the park, and Deku was waiting for Togo for finishing her dress or something like that. Deku was texting to her mom because he didn't tell her mom he's going out, and she said okay. And after he texted his mom about that, he saw a shadow person coming out, and he saw her. She was beautiful, and Deku was amazed of her dress. It was black and white because it shows she likes blood or death. I'm saying about that. I'm weird. I'm sorry. And and Deku feels something inside his heart stops, and Deku says, "Wow, that's amazing, Toga." And Toga was saying thanks about that, and Deku was blushing at her dress because he's nervous. This one is a first time being in a date, and Deku's worried if he messed this thing up. And Deku and Toga went to their date. They had fun. They drank coffee or something like that, and they ate dinner somewhere. So sorry about that. And they they had their first kiss. No, not their first kiss. Their second kiss. So both of them, they feel happy in each other. So after Deku and Togo are finished eating, Togo was talking about what are you going to do after you finish school. Deku said, "I don't know about that. I probably might be going to UA, I'm guessing." And Togo was a little sad about that because probably he's going to probably be a hero, and she's probably might be going to be a villain, but she doesn't care about that. She cares about being being together. And Toga said, "I love you, Deku." And Deku was blushing about that and said, "Why he said that? I don't know why he said that. Really sorry. I'm so confused." He's rambling on about why she said that, and Toga was smiling at Deku, and Toga was happy with Deku. Deku looks at Toga, and she was smiling, and he was blushing about her smile, and he doesn't know why he's blushing, but he doesn't. He, she's so beautiful, but his mind is so confused. But wait, what? Wait, what? What? And Deku's so confused about this, and he said, "I love you too, Toga." And and Deku was screaming, little screaming, and Toga said, "Let's go, let's have fun." And Deku's so blushing, his face is so red. After they went to the place, they saw a guy reading a book or something like that, and he saw Deku and Toga, both of them. He and Togo was talking to the guy, and they give them a key to that private room. And Deku and Togo were walking, and Deku saw the guy putting his thumbs up, and he was smiling at Deku, and Deku was so red and embarrassed, and he was so scared about this. And Togo was pulling Deku to the private room. In Deku's mind, why she's doing this to me? Why? I'm so scared about this. And Togo and Deku went to the room and closed the door. And Togo looked at Deku, and Deku was scared of this. And Togo said, "Take off your shirt, Deku." And Deku was blushing and said, yeah, okay, fine." And Deku did take off his shirt, and Togo pulled out a knife. And Deku was a little scared, but he doesn't feel nothing, but he was a little happy, but he's weird, but Deku's so weird, but I don't know why he's thinking about that. And Togo said, "Come here, Deku, come here a little closer." And Deku did. And Togo was cutting Deku, and Deku was enjoying this. He was breathing hard, and Deku was happy. And Togo was cutting him, and Togo was happy about this. She was blushing really hard about this. She wants to cut each mark of his skin, and Deku was enjoying this. He was pleasure of doing this. So, and Togo was licking all the blood of Deku's wounds, and Togo was enjoying this of licking each body part of Deku, and she drank her blood. After she drank all the parts of Deku's cuts, Togo cut herself in the arm and said she gave the blood to Deku. And Deku drank the blood. He was enjoying this. The blood tastes good inside him. And Deku was crazy over the blood right now. Togo was telling Deku, "I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to take a shower." And Deku was red and said, "Okay, fine." After Togo left, Deku looks at his hand and his other hand. He's thinking about what the heck happened to me. And he see, what the heck happened to me? I was a kid. I was weird. I was different. I was weird. I don't know what the heck happened. After Togo finished taking his shower, she saw her and smiled at her, and she smiled back, and he was having a feeling of love. And Togo took off her robe, and Deku saw her, and he covered his eyes and said, Togo, your thing, Togo said, it's, I did that by myself. Let's go. And Togo was smiling at Deku, and Deku was blushing at her body, and he never did this. I'm so confused. And Deku looked at Togo, and Togo kissed Deku, and Deku feels her body, and Deku was first, and he was blushing really hard, and Deku and Togo just lay in the bed and just ready to do it. And Deku was taking off his clothes and said, "I'm ready." And Togo said, "Me too." And Deku did, and Deku was ready to do it, and this is my first time to doing this. And Deku was embarrassed and said it, and Togo said, "It's me too." And Deku was embarrassing about this. He never did this to a girl. Deku puts it in, and Togo was screaming, and Togo was screaming at it. It's so big, and Deku says, "I'm really sorry. This one is my first time, and I'm really sorry. I should take it slow." And Togo said, "It's fine. it's fine. I should handle this. And Deku said, okay. And he's so embarrassed. He never does this like this. He was so embarrassed. He was pushing it in and pulling it out, and he's doing the same thing. And Toga was screaming, and Deku was breathing really hard and saying, "I love you, Toga." And she said the same thing too. And Deku was doing it faster than ever, faster. And Deku was screaming too, and Toga too, and Toga was grabbing Deku's back and scratching it, and Deku was pleasuring of her scratches, and Deku was saying, "I'm almost finished," and Toga said, "Me too," and Deku was so almost he was so embarrassing about this, and he's almost finished, and he was liking this, and he said, uh, I'm 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 coming," and he did, and Toga was feeling it, and she's finished too, and Toga and Deku nearly fall asleep, and Toga falls asleep, and Deku saw Toga sleeping. He thinks she's so cute. She's like angel, and Deku was blushing, and he's glad she's in my life, and he was grabbing her head and putting it in his chest, and he's glad she's his forever. They woke up in the morning. Deku woke up in the morning. He just saw Toga sleeping. He saw just naked. Oh my gosh, she was like naked or something like that, and he was embarrassed about this, and he just was shocked, and he just looked both of his hands, and he remembers about this, and just like this, he doesn't like becoming just weird or just keeping like this. He hates becoming like this, just holding back. One is a good one, the other one is the bad one. Which one he's going to choose? His mind is confused about everything he did. He remembers about this. He remembers about the news. He remembers everything he did. There were 3 victims in there because one of them died from a heart attack or something else. Something happened to the 3 victims. Both of them nearly both 2 of them were criminals or villains or something like that, and one of them is a bystander, just got a wrong time, but the bystander was doing nothing and died from something. The bystander was running away, just clinging his life, but he died from something. The police were talking about a villain or a monster or something like that. They think it's a villain or a serial killer or something like that, and but they were not right. Someone put a blood stain G. It stands for G, and it's something bloody or something seriously wrong with this. And the news were talking about the G stands for something, but they don't know about the villain. They were putting the villain to a S-class villain, so it's the strongest villain, and they think about it's a dangerous villain. He could probably might have a chance to kill All Might, but they think it's not true. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I think it's funny. I love doing this. They don't understand about this. Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh my. One of these days, One of these days I will kill him. One of these days I will kill everyone in here. I love you, Toga. That's it. So if you like it, just like it. If you don't like it. If you want, subscribe to it. If you don't do it. Okay? And the next oh yeah, the Offer Gods I was speaking about. I was doing a secret ending about Offer Gods, but no, I didn't do it. Probably I might do it sooner or later. Probably it's going talking about the Grim Reaper one, or just something else. I was making that. I put that one is in the top 10 tier list or something like that. Oh yeah, I should stop talking about that one because it's secret stuff in it. It's gonna be awesome in this one. And if you like, if oh yeah, I was still saying that. Oh my gosh, I'm still stuttering. So really bad at talking the endings of this. Okay. Oh man. Okay. I did okay in doing the acting, so I did okay. So I'm bored. So now, if you like this darkness things or just like this, tell me. If you don't like it, it's okay. I could stop doing the creepy stuff. I did the creepy thing, just I didn't act it like that. I just become the weird thing. I'm just weird, but if you don't like this, it's okay. The weird things I did, okay. And the next one is going to be the weird ones in Offer Gods. If you think about it. So yeah, have a see you guys and have a wonderful day. Peace.